Hello and welcome to this heart-led, intuitive Akashic transmission. I just got back from paddleboarding. I love to start my Monday mornings with a paddleboard session and do a little meditation and Akashic quantum healing work with myself on the water. And today I had such a powerful personal clearing session, and I realized this must be shared with the collective. It was so potent, and I especially love prayers on the water because I just feel like they are so amplified. It's like sitting inside of a quartz crystal. So if you are able to listen to this activation or any of my activations within water, like in the bath, for example, I highly recommend it because, water is such a powerful portal of amplification of frequencies. So let's go ahead and get started. What we are going to open up the field to do today is we're going to do a clearing of ancestral patterns of consciousness that are rooted in distortion, that were created from distortion. And we are going to essentially dissolve these patterns of consciousness and call in the light of God and channel light, your soul's light for your family lineage through your higher self and connect into the monadic realms and the primal source fields to channel the purity of God's light into your family lineage. Yes. Incredibly powerful. I'm moving through a really beautiful heart awakening right now, and one of the messages that's been coming through from my guides is that I'm here to help awaken heart consciousness on the planet. And if you are listening to these activations and transmissions, you are likely part of that collective as well. And so it starts with us, right? It starts with us coming into right relationship within our own hearts, and then that heart energy, that heart consciousness, ripples into our ancestral line, right? Our DNA gets activated, and it also ripples out into our communities. And the collective. And they're also bringing forward this image of the Earth's ley lines as those connect to the emotional body of Gaia. I am already in the Akashic field because I did not close the records when I stopped paddleboarding and came home and took a shower and immediately started this transmission. But I'm going to set the intention and intend that the Akashic field is open for all that are listening to this transmission. And we call upon the forces of light to assist in the activation of the Akashic field for all of those that are listening to this transmission. You can actively participate in this clearing by using your hands, doing your own snapping, doing whatever feels intuitively right for you, or you can simply receive. So just do what feels good to your system, and however you wish to receive this transmission is perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open up the field, and as it appeared to me, immediately I was sensing or knowing that there was this web, sort of like this tangled like web or nest of energies. These energies, this web, is a web that's been created through actions and thought patterns and emotions that were rooted in distortion. And these patterns of consciousness within the family line that are rooted in distortion. This includes patterns of scarcity, which is also connected to like disorganization. The light moves toward order. It organizes. So this is a clearing of any energies which seek to disorganize or cause incoherence in the field. We are clearing that distortion now. We're calling in the light of God to organize the field. To untangle the web, the net of this ancestral pattern of consciousness. We're also clearing patterns of consciousness that are like rooted in distortion of addiction, suicidal ideation, suffering, any patterns of consciousness held within the family line that are distorted. Whatever those patterns are, you could imagine that there is like a web, maybe an energy of stickiness. Maybe you start, pulling that energy off of you. I like to imagine just sort of pulling this energy off of me, like breaking free from a web. We're going to call in the light of God. We're going to light up this web with golden light. We're going to light this web up with golden light. We're going to invite golden light in, the light of God, the light of source, the light of higher self. We're going to invite this light in now. Filling your entire body with the light of your soul. Ajantaria, which is the light of God. Aturantaraikia tarankara shatantia tura taikia. Filling your entire body with this light, this golden light. We're going to invite this light from the higher self, this light of God, this light that emanates from your 12th dimensional monadic self, this light which originates in the primal source fields and is made of the purest vibration of love, of creative energy, of God itself, the energy that created all things. We're going to invite this pure, incredibly high vibrational, beyond words, ineffable, vibrationally high energy in through the 12th dimensional field, all the way down into the monadic realms, down, 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 into the soul-led realms, down, 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 into the 3rd dimensional realm where we are right now. And we're going to open up this channel of light all the way from our 3D self up to the 12th dimensional self, the monadic self. And we're going to invite this source stream, this stream of God light, to enter in through the crown of the head, all the way down through the central channel, Atara Karantia Karana. And it's going to enter the heart space, Ashaturi Antara Karantaya Karana. And this energy is going to completely dissolve and clear and remove any distortion in the field of the family line. You're going to imagine that this light lights up this web of distortion that you may be able to see, sense, or feel in your field. This golden light completely dissolves this distortion in the field. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull this light of God, this light from the primal source fields down through your higher self, all the way down into your 3D self. And we're going to send love, like the purest form of love, all the way back to the beginning of your lineage. We're going to invite this light to travel all the way back to the very beginning, and we're going to ask this light to envelop that place where this pattern of consciousness that is rooted in distortion began. And we're going to envelop that root in the light of God. And we're going to allow that light of God to travel all the way forward to where you are now. Clearing this distortion, and reorganizing this pattern to be rooted in love. Whatever this pattern is that you are working with within your family lineage. We're going to pull that light, pull that love all the way forward through the family line. And I'm also going to ask you to bring to mind, if you are aware of any family members of yours that hold this pattern of consciousness that you are clearing. If you can see this pattern of consciousness within your family, I'm going to ask you to bring some of those people to mind right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to place a golden ball of light around those people as well. And we're going to imagine that this golden light magnetizes, pulls out these dense frequencies, these energies that are rooted in distortion. And we're going to connect everyone in the field to that new root, which is the light of God. And we're clearing the distortion, we're clearing the old root, we're getting rid of that. We're cutting that out, we're snipping that out, and we're replacing it with golden light, love, source, primal field energy. And we're reattaching the new root system to the family line. And we're pulling that light all the way from the beginning to now. And we're also imagining this light traveling forward endlessly throughout the lineage to come. And notice how this light reorganizes the DNA patterns of the family lineage. Reorganizes patterns of consciousness within the thought patterns, within the emotional body, allowing for the more of God's light to shine through in the individual, within you, and within everyone in your family. Allowing more of their soul's light to shine through. Allowing more of the soul's light of everyone in your family to shine through. Strengthening the lineage connection with higher self. reprogramming love into the family lineage. Reorganizing any patterns which were not rooted in love. Bringing in order in the field. As everyone's field reorganizes to patterns of consciousness that are in service to higher self, and collective. As we invite heart consciousness to awaken within the family lineage and within the collective and within our own hearts now. And we're going to allow that to land. And yeah, we're gonna sit with that for a second. Breathe that in. Notice how that feels in your system. And you can continue to send light through the lineage, maybe reimagining a golden web of light. And this light dissolves the web entirely. There is no more web. There is only connection to higher self. And everyone is now rooted in this vibration of love. And we're going to invite in some new ways of thinking. So what possibilities are now available to you since you have cleared this pattern from your family consciousness? What possibilities are available to those within your family line now that you have cleared this pattern of consciousness? What can you do today to solidify the installation of this re-envisioned, healed, rerouted in love pattern of consciousness? How can you root this new pattern of consciousness within you? How can you give this new pattern of consciousness 3D formation? Through your actions, in your emotions, in your body. How can you invite in more order and organization within your life and within your field? What's one action that you can take to prove that you have installed this new pattern of consciousness? What possibilities are available to you now that this pattern of consciousness has been cleared? Yeah. Yeah, I told you all that one was big. I knew I needed to share that with you. And my cat was scratching on the door at one point, so I'm sure you may have heard that. But it was at the climax, and so here we are. We're clearing distortion, we're clearing distraction, we're clearing all of that from the field. So just allow yourself to sit with that, feel that in your heart space, and thank you so much for joining me. I love you so much, and I'm signing off. Till next time.